Evening everyone and welcome to Apex Esports League. I'm JT and tonight we're here for the Pagnian Advanced Simulation Street Truck Series. We're up to round 6 of the series and we're at Long Beach Street Circuit where we've got 15 minutes of practice, 15 minutes of qualifying, a 30-minute race, and the weather conditions are clear. Time of day is morning and there's a 40% fuel cap on the trucks. They will need to stop multiple times to finish their race. Our Drivers' Championship standings as we cross the halfway point. Hamish Curtis leading the charge, and then followed in P2 is Ruben Martin, and in P3 Ricky Bunn. Our results for last week at Montreal, we had Hamish Curtis take the top spot for the race. Followed on the podium was Andrew Martin in P2 and Ruben Martin in P3, and Ruben also getting the fastest lap bonus points. A 3.34 kilometre length track here at Long Beach, and the drivers also trying to see if they can utilise some cut tracks here. There's a little area in the infield that they are contemplating to see if they could make up some time, so maybe a very short lap if they can pull that off. It'll be interesting to see if they can pull a big shortcut like that off tonight, as all track limits are off the cards. Any penalties that the game throws at them, if in the end they can make it be beneficial. They're allowed to go with it. If you're joining us for the stream, thank you. Jump in the chat as well, don't be shy. So if you're here to support one of your favourite drivers out there. DQ. Practice done well there. That's Ruben. There's Mike. Should work for you. Multitasking there in the chat as well. Sixes being the time out there. Very broad there for Archer. Andrew Martin having a fantastic run last week. First jumping in the series and then smashing out a podium finish. See, he's got a good run on it for tonight as well. Here's the big cut that you can no crack for. It's from it's to turn 7. Does issue a penalty, so they've been trying to see for the stop and hold penalty for it. will be suitable. Simmons back on track. He's away for last week. Some fun throwing that round on the cold tyres. Some elbows out in the practice between them. I was playing around big time there. It's 4 of the 6 getting a time in for practice. 3.5 second gap between them. Very tight between Bunt and Curtis, 1/10. Left to practice and over to quali. So I'll have to abide by track limits to set qualifying time. Someone gets a time on the board. Bit too much handbrake there for Ruben. Smash. See if that was a fun from Sim out there. Oh, solid. Ruben, the first to get out of the pits. Fountain's going to get a fair bit of cutting across. Gardner's not going to like that. All strikes there already. There's some damage there for Simmons. Hot lap with Ruben. Well contact, that'll be an invalid lap. Curtis should have a nice time. Count, is it? Oh. Any time counting for the first time lap, Ryan Buck. No, Simmons gets ones in. 37.4. 36 is in practice, but it could be with cut track. Ruben get on the board now, yes he does. As does Hamish. And Bunt improves. Back up to the top again. Half a second gap. Whole time. 5 getting times on the board. This will be time here for Ben. Let's put a green sector. Two green sectors. Is it a valid lap? Look at it. Oh, good blink for him as well. Now into the 36s in qualifying. 36.7 by Ryan Bunn. Is really closing in over the course of this lap. One pink sector. Once had a bit of a mixed lap here as well. Oh, it is improvement for Bud. Improvement for Curtis. So I think it was his best lap. I think there was this wall contact in the last corner for Archer. Being a time on the board. No, he does get in. P4 spot. A couple of late joiners in the session as well. Jason Douglas and Alex Zeekers. Good to see them back for a race again. Douglas is already in the session. Beautiful. See some movement in standings here. Curtis still holding on tight. It's a similarly pace here to Bunt. Be enjoying a bit of a draft as well. Crazy how well these things do in the draft. And changes for the two. Zekas makes for the qualifying as well. Ample time to get a time on the board as well. Too much handbrake. A couple of Red Bull cars out there now. And Curtis swapping spots now. Let's open up the track a little bit more for Curtis Faps and be able to reel that time in a bit more. Already got it down by 4 tenths. Only being a tenth away from bunt now. Oh, wall strike. I don't know if that'll count. Benjamin Archer just improves the time. Oh, big hit. Be out lap anyway. And like someone was going for a big slide in the background. Martin improves the spot. Douglas and Zekas putting a time on. They won't for the session. P7, P8. The final laps now for the final movement to the grid. Championship points on the line for it. Massive blink. Like it might have been wall strike as well first off, so it's probably good for a blink there. A little bit slower in the final corner. Might be an improvement here for Ruben. Simmons, the final qualifying. is Andrew Martin. And back there, David Simmons. No improvement there for Bunt. Maybe for Simmons. No. We don't want to turn away here. All four of them getting into it. Improvement for time here. Standings will be as they are. Pretty good if they could cut that and just jump the whole thing. We moved over to be able to look at some qualifying results in a moment. Just need to wait for final countdown for the session. Qualifying results for round 6 of the Pagnian Advanced Simulation Street Truck Series at Long Beach Street Circuit. Our pole position driver is Ryan Bunt, and the rest of the grid is Hamish Curtis, Ruben Martin, Andrew Martin, Benjamin Archer, David Simmons, Jason Douglas, and Alex Seekers. About 1 to grid, then we'll be ready for the lights to go green. Here we go.
Green flag, green flag.
Good getaway for Ryan Bunt. Hamish Curtis gets away alright. He's about a car length back. Lots to be made up in braking coming down the turn 1. Oh, Hamish goes out very wide here. Oh, smashed behind Ruben Martin. Oh, Simmons right up the rear. Curtis holding tight, really pulling away here. Big gain made lead for Jace Douglas and Alex Zekas. Starting from the back with no time set in quali. Making moves on Andrew Martin here. Simmons. Martin trying to recover here. That was a big blink. Curtis dropped out and showed Andrew Martin in P2. Could be a risky connection issue there. Could be a drop potentially. It holds out for the race. He's going to race to the inside for the next corner. Bit earlier. Martin just out of the cut. Gets the pass done. Douglas moves into P3. There's contact back there for Zekas. Simmons gets stuck at the apex of the last turn. Martin starting to pull away from Curtis. Fastest lap of 37.46 by Bunt. May not indicate whether that is actually eligible for the bonus points. So I give that for a lap with no off tracks. Will have to be strategically done for the right of those extra points. Getting back to P3. Slide out for Douglas, it allows Zekas through as well. Very broad, losing some speed, that allows the door opening for Douglas. Still trying to hold on here. Martin comes into the pits. Try and pit out a sequence here, I think. Try and do some make-up play here. Douglas back on the attack here. I think this will get the pass done. Oh, squeezed in. Goes out all the way through. Get a bit more squashed here though. Oh, touch. Allowed Benjamin Archer to close in. Some breathing space again for Andrew Martin. Oh, Douglas gets a move. Choose the rear quarter panels as leakers. Links with Archer. Curtis just gets a pass over Bunt. Oh, too much slide for Bunt. Left the door open. Change. Series leader now. Lead for round 6. Much nicer line for turn 1. Oh, Mark closed in big at the fountain. Had to back off there a bit. Oh, wall strike was slowing down. Pushing hard to get back now. This is where he came unstuck last lap. Bunt breaks off the pit. Oh, I think he's actually had a smash involved in this as well. Let's go and we can get a better camera angle and see what went on here. Oh, turned around. That's going to be costly. There's a nice gap there for Hamish Curtis now. The early stop payoff. Ruben Martin, will there be some gain mode? Scrambling out, back end. May have done all right. So that pit schedule now can hold off for Ruben. May have recovered. Bit of shuffling here between the three again. Hamish Curtis in now. Seeing about 47 seconds being the average for total pit time. Variety of different times in the box. 6.65 was the stop Ruben made, so he's done a shorter fuel. Almost around the 9 seconds. So the turnaround in pit lane, but costing a bit of a lead for Hamish Curtis. So it's going to pay off well for the series later if we can continue this run. 4-second lead. Oh, big smash. On the replay. I probably clip the apex and the free just comes stuck. Oh. Definitely. Oh, and they all clipped in. Halfway point. Archer making some gains for a move on Douglas. Cut track a fair bit, lost some pace out of it. The old hole on here, hopefully better luck this time. Yeah, they all be a lot more careful. Oh. Right into the tail, all the way through. Ruben Martin, for that earlier stop. Another slightly shorter one might pay off here. Another stop for Ruben, a 9-second. Taking a full load of fuel. Oh, is that a tow for Benjamin Archer? put into the void. Oh, what happened there? Turned around. Unfortunate there for Ben. It's a solid hit. Stuck at each other. Hunt falling behind now. Curtis really driving away. Fantastic job here at Long Beach. Dirty Monkey Ben in the chat saying his race is done. It looked pretty harsh. It'd be a long tow as well at that point. Punts in. Curtis was able to stay out longer last time. Andrew Martin also in. Ruben took the slightly earlier stop. Side by side for Zekas and Douglas. Coming for fuel, Martin's able to stay out. That was the longest stop for Andrew Martin. I think tyres would have been taken 16 seconds in the box. costly. Bode well here for Ruben Martin. Leader comes in now. And had a quicker pit stop this last stop. 8.75 in the box. Make up some time with that. He had a pretty quick journey time as well, 46 seconds. So they're almost at 5-second gap. Just improve now. It was a very quick box time for Curtis, 6.8. That's giving us a total pit lane time of 9.5, so there was obviously a blink that occurred during it. So we'll be able to compare here. Six minutes on the clock left in a moment. To be fight for a podium spot as well. There's a long draft, I'm assuming, going on here for riding in. Bit down in the back. Solid lead here for Hamish Curtis. Approaching David Simmons here. First. Traffic. We got Benjamin Archer back out on track, yep. There's no costing. Definitely can get out there and potentially get some improvement. Anything can happen at this point. Couple of battles here. P3 and for P5. Red Martin cuts in. The others still have to stop for fuel. Ruben should be in the right position still. shoot. Oh, smash for Simmons. Very quick stop and fuel for Ruben. Only needed 5.5 seconds in the box. It's almost half the amount of fuel usually taken. Oh, dramas for Bunt. It's going to cost. I was just going to say, perhaps a fuel save. I wonder if that would be able to gain some time. May not be beneficial at Long Beach though. They lose too much. Self errors. Causing dramas for Bunt tonight. And still to be doing well in P2. Simmons struggling for truck at the moment. Seen a couple of smashes on this lap. There's damage he may be contending with as well. Just a bit of driver fatigue at this point of the race. And Douglas still at each other here. Same bunch we had before, but now off the toe, Benjamin Archer a lap back. Massive lap for a toe. 4 minutes 16 total time. Definitely hurt. This will be white flag. Oh, white flag. It should be checkered flag, sorry. Back straight in the last few corners at the timer. A good win here for our series leader, Hamish Curtis. Archer's just having to pit too in the last lap. So there wasn't an extra stop needed here. We're able to run it all the way through. Early stop. Having massive payoff for Ruben. Got a good comeback to P4, so only one spot down. Race win to Hamish Curtis. Podium of P2 for Ryan Bunt. Oh, Ruben and Andrew are fighting for podium here. I think Ruben's going to get the opening. Brings the tail in. Car stuck. Yeah, it's Simmons. Big slide from Ruben. Oh, nearly gets tapped. He's going to lose the spot. Too much slide. Loses that to Andrew. So he takes the podium. A lot of fun there. But it cost the spot. Bit of a gap between Zekas and Douglas now. I hear your car smashing at the end of the straight. Well, they went fair way here. If they're going to smash into the tyres as well. Try and hit each other though. Up on the roof. Curtis, celebratory burnout. Let's check out our race results. And results for round 6 of the Pagnian Advanced Simulation Street Truck Series at Long Beach Street Circuit. Hamish Curtis is our race winner. Also on the podium in P2, Ryan Bunt. And then in P3, Andrew Martin. And the rest of the standings is then Ruben Martin, Jason Douglas, Alex Zekas, David Simmons, and Benjamin Archer. See if the guys are going to jump down for a chat. Here they come. Congratulations, guys.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks.
Another podium for you, Andrew.
Yeah. Who'd think, hey?
So Ruben opened the door for you at the last moment too.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. I was trying to give it to him, but he didn't want it. It was good fun last lap anyway. With him.
Looked it.
Yeah. No, he's winning by a country mile.
And Hamish, 15 seconds.
Yeah.
I think that was a, but like it was a good battle with Bunty and I until he crashed. But
Yeah, but your fuel
That's
saved.
quite-
How'd your fuel save so much? That was crazy. Got an extra lap.
the first stint, I only just I came into the pits with 0.2, so
Ooh,
I was like, oh, I gotta try another lap. Like it said 0.9 out of the last corner, so like I just drive the last corner easy, the last lap easily, and it made it just.
Wow.
And I think poor Ryan had a few little problems with the like he hit the wall on pit lane and then hit the wall on like towards the end. So
Yeah.
he also wasn't cutting as much as I would. So it was funny. There was a point where he's like, "Oh, Hamish, you're not pushing." So I pushed, and I pulled like in 2 seconds. I extended the gap by a second, but he still wasn't cutting.
Yeah, good driving.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, some bad luck there in pit lane ride.
Yeah.
That tyre didn't like it.
Yeah, nah. That wall was not my bestest friend.
Yeah, very unlucky. You might have had the good run in the end.
I would have been closer to Hamish on that one. But after that, I was just saving fuel.
So you were able
Quick
to
question.
save a fair bit? Like both of yous?
I was, yeah.
I wasn't really.
I was just going flat out. Which wasn't real fast.
Fast enough for P3.
Well, it was all in the first corner, I think. I say you can't win it in the first corner, but I definitely came third in the first corner, that's for sure. Saw Simo come in and was like, yeah, I'll just let him through, and then he just destroyed Ruben.
Simo's here.
Yeah, that's not going to work. I thought he was actually going to make the corner. He was
trying to make the corner.
Yeah, he was pretty sideways and looked like he was going to make it, and then yeah, he caught on the back of Ruben.
Just saw Ruben get flicked around. I was like, oh, well, he's going to get me because Ruben was right behind me. And
Right.
Ruben must have just missed me. And there's a schmozzle in the fountain as well, which was interesting to see the review.
Was there?
Yeah, there's, I think, Tzatzikas and maybe Archer and Douglas had a little biff and barge.
Oh yeah, that's why Ben wasn't very happy.
Yeah, there's a bit of contact with him. They got tangled at the last corner as well.
Yeah, that's why he wasn't happy.
What was your question, Hamish?
Who's got the fastest lap according to you? Uh,
36.51 to you, but that doesn't mean it's a valid one.
Yeah, because I'm just trying to work out the valid one, because like the engineer came over and said I got the fastest lap, and I thought he was just talking to me, but apparently he said it to the others. But I definitely cut corners, so
Yeah, it's
we're
you.
just I don't. It is.
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm just looking at the iRacing results.
How?
36.509, lap 4.
It's like if you cut all the other tracks, if you cut, you get like the lap taken off you. But oh well, I'll take it.
It was a good 3/10 faster than mine too.
Yeah, was yours 36.7? Lap 4.
Yeah.
Oops.
Yeah,
I was
well,
a 38-1, so there you go.
a lot more valid ones there though for everyone compared to other tracks.
I don't think this for whatever reason this thing doesn't count off tracks,
Mm.
because like I got a penalty every lap, like a black flag. But anyway, we'll take it. Oh, I've just seen.
10 points difference, me and Ruben.
Ooh.
If you
Ooh.
would have let me have the fastest lap, you bugger.
You would have got him.
Didn't realise I had it.
He wasn't going for it. Getting the
No,
black
I thought
flag
about
every
it
lap.
in the last thing. I was like, oh, I might have a go. And then I was looking at the lap times with cutting, like even with like the tires are pretty shot. It was like 37.7. I was like, oh no, I won't bother. I'll just keep driving.
My last lap, I was trying to drive as cleanly to try and get a valid lap, but didn't work. Race. Oh yeah, my last lap was 39.6.
Yeah, the tires do dag pretty quick.
9.6 was your last.
All my last laps in the last stint were 38 flats, except for the last two. And in the second stint, they were all 37s. And in the first stint, they were all 36s.
Yeah, the tires.
So they lose a second every stint.
Yeah.
Mm. I think you took tyres, Andrew, too. You had a 16-second stop.
Yeah, I started to take tyres and then I just dropped it on the deck and off it went. It's like, no, I don't want to do that.
Don't lift it.
Yeah, they might have changed the left-hand front, but that was about it. Yeah. I didn't even get into 37, so... It's a little bit of a lonely race, actually.
Yeah, you had a bubble for a bit.
Yeah, just kind of cruising around.
You needed to have like a random safe, like in inverted commas, a random safety car button.
I say you had a couple of guys battling around you for a bit until they got tangled with each other and then left you alone.
Yeah, that was pretty close. A couple of guys were really pushing me down the straight. That was good fun. But then, yeah, they kind of came together and was like, oh, okay, that's good. I'll just cruise around. Then Ruben was pretty close. So just before his pit stop, we were battling together, so that was fun. And then, yeah, just let him catch up after the pit stop. Have a last lap battle. It was good fun.
Did look good fun. Well done.
Yeah. Thanks.
Congrats, guys. I'll hand the mics over. So Andrew's up first.
Well, definitely got to thank the Musicians Club for setting up tonight, so we couldn't dance. So yeah, thank my wife for getting home as well, and so we could race. So thanks to her very much. Got to thank all the other competitors, and yeah, thank the league for putting on the race. Thank you, JT. Got to thank the guys that get a grip. Race control. We don't have race control, do we? Oh well. So Velo Motorsports products, Silver City Shredding, John Curtis and Son. Jesus Racing, Life Choices Foundation, DK if you're out there watching, g'day. And yeah, the Your Name Here campaign. If you want your name on our car, hit us up at Facebook. Thank you.
Awesome. Cheers, Andrew. And over to you, Ryan.
Thanks to our sponsors at Apex eSports League, Pagnian Advanced Simulation, Next Level Racing, 5, Nubby, Fanatec, Razer, Gear Up Booster, Modelo Turbo, Flash Arc Racing, Ticketek, Project 45 Designs, Wiper Pool and Spa Services, and also a big thank you to my teammates.
Awesome. Cheers, Ryan. And over to you, Hamish.
I'm going to do it backwards. I'd like to thank Your Name Here. If you want to see your name here on our cars, hit us up on Facebook. I'd also like to thank Velo Motorsports Products, the Life Choices Foundation, Jesus Racing. Uncle Andrew and I are actually off to Sydney tomorrow for racing this weekend. So if you are anywhere near Eastern Creek, please come down and say hello. We're in the Touring Car Masters, so we'll be in the pit lane. So we'd love to see you. I'd like to thank the team at Get a Grip. Up and down like a yo-yo, so last night wasn't so good. So thank you guys for sticking with me. Last night was quite good again for the team. Ruben got a cheeky win in the Pro-Am, so he's doing quite well. And I'd like to thank you, JT, for putting on the league. It's been quite good. And to Ryan as well. We had a good back and forth there for a little bit, so thank you.
Some cheers, Hamish. Congrats, guys. And good luck with the
Thank
touring
you.
cars on the weekend too.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll see how we go.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed.
We'll be asking the big man upstairs, I think.
Yep. We'll prepare the horse and victory's his.
Well done. Cheers, guys.
Thank you,
Back next
JT.
week. Now we have our podium finishes with Hamish Curtis taking out the race win for round 6. Then we had Ryan Bunt on podium P2 and Andrew Martin on P3. We'll be back again same time next week at 8:05 PM Australian Eastern Standard Time for round 7 of the Pagnian Advanced Simulation Street Truck Series. And that sees us at Qualcomm Circuit, the naval base Coronado. So it's going to be a good one for some cut tracks there, much more opportunities. So do not miss that one. Be sure to tune in live for it. If you haven't done so already and you're new to the channel, hit the follow button. We appreciate the growing support. And thank you for tuning in, and also to our sponsors and partners. That's Pagnian Advanced Simulation, Next Level Racing, Vive, Dubby, Fanatec, Razer, Gear Up Booster, Modelo Turbo, Flash Arc Racing, Ticketek, Project 45 Designs, and Wiper Pool and Spa Services. Thanks for tuning in. I hope to see you next week.